Hello to everyone, this is Gunther Steiner, this is Speed City.
Welcome back to the fastest hour in radio, Speed City.
Logan Sargeant. Let's hear from Logan.
Just waiting for Logan Sargeant, who is doing lots of photos, very popular in here, and he's had a day that I imagine might be a bit bittersweet, Logan. Your second Q2 appearance, but at times during that session you showed even better pace than 14th shows, so how do you reflect on it?
Yeah, it's such a tough session. I think we can't get away from mixed conditions at the moment. I think a full dry session would have been better for us, but I mean, it is what it is. We made the most of it. I think not having a new set there at the end, I had to do my last Q2 lap on a set that already on a full lap in Q1 right before the red came out. And I just felt like it must have lacked some grip. I didn't have the same feeling in that last run, but it is what it is. I made the most of it, and I think credit to the team. They've had the car in a great place all weekend. Alex has done a phenomenal job, and we'll try to capitalize on that tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Alex ends up P8, so it shows in raw pace, you were just trying to get into that top 10. Like, how do you feel you've been performing the last 2 weekends? The pace looks like it's taken a step at tracks that you're good at.
It has, but there's definitely work to be done. I'm still missing those last 3-4 tenths. It is a long track here, so it's still tough, but I'm not far away. It's really difficult. I'm trying my best to keep getting better. It was as we said, a really tough session with all the damp patches really in the high-speed corners, right where you're probably going to make the mistake. So, tricky.
Looked it, but what about tomorrow then? Race performance hopefully stays dry, I imagine would be the hope for Williams anyway. Is this a race that you maybe could target sneaking a point?
You never know what can happen. Safety car rates here are pretty high. We'll do our best to keep our nose clean. I think we had pretty good high fuel pace on Friday, so that's a positive. I can promise you we're going to do our best to go forward. We're going to try and keep our nose clean, but at the same time attack. That's got to be the mindset. That's what we're going to take into tomorrow. And, I'm going to do my homework tonight, see what I can do better, and go forward again tomorrow.
Great stuff. Good luck. Thank you.
Okay, so Logan Sargeant was 4 tenths off his teammate, which that's a lot. It was really encouraging all weekend, and even at the beginning of qualifying there. But Dave O'Neill, what do you think about Logan Sargeant at this point in his progress?
Well, I think he sounded a bit more confident this time around, which is nice. There's still a little bit of negativity in his speech. Seeing what we can do, and I'm still 4 tenths off, type thing, So he's looking at mistakes, whereas he should be looking forward. I think it's coming. It's nice to see him there, and I'd say nearly on the pace. 18 corners, 5.8 kilometres, 3.6 mile track, 4 tenths off the pace with your teammate. I don't think it's as bad as it looks. It is still 4 tenths. It's half a second type thing. But over that long circuit, high speed stuff as well. He just needs to get a couple of small things right, and all of a sudden he's 2 tenths. And once you see a 2-tenth gap, you can zone in on your teammate. So his challenge is to beat his teammate, or at least equal him. And then once he does that, his confidence level is going to rise. And then he can go for a duel every time he goes out,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, Dave. He's dwelling on the bad stuff when he should perhaps have a look at what he's doing right and how he can connect those dots and string the good bits together. And as you say, 4 tenths of a second around this absolute rocket ship of a racetrack has always been among the fastest laps in Formula One. There's a lot of places you can lose time. I don't think that 4 tenths off of Albon is that bad, particularly with this much improved Williams. And we've had James Voles, their team principal, on the air saying, we're going in the right direction. Albon said after Friday practice, we're good, but we're not quite sure why. We have to go in and find out and do exactly what Dave was talking about. Look at our strengths. What have we done that has made us quicker? And let's work on repeating that.
Yeah.
Well,
and sorry, John, I was just going to say really quickly is with the budget they haven't got, there's a good chance that Albon has a couple more tweaks on the car than Sargeant has. Not saying he has, but there's a good chance when you don't have the budget to produce four B spec wings to go to Silverstone. You know, Sargeant could have the A plus wing on the car. You know, or for example. So I wouldn't say the cars are 100% equal at this point.